He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but... See, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger. Performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, rawr, and they're like, and this kid's like, mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man. The hardest I've ever seen him laugh, it's not even close. It's when he flushed my car keys down the toilet. It was my fault, I guess. I didn't hang them up. I put them on the coffee table that I also bought. And I was laying on the couch, you know, it was a long day. I see his little ass come in the room, see the keys, and he's like... And I go, no, don't. And he picks them up, and he goes, chase me. Down the hall. I go, okay. I give him a head start. He's 3. When I stand up, I see him dip into the bathroom. I'm like, no. And when I get there, and I lose my shit. I don't yell at him. I'm just yelling at my life, you know? I'm like, fuck! No! Fuck! And when I turn, he's like, that's what I'm talking about. I picture my dad naked, you know? I picture everybody in heaven naked. I don't think you're in heaven like, what shirt should I wear today? I think people are naked. I think God's naked. I think after a while it makes sense that my father would notice that God has a fucking piece on him, you know? It's God. I think it's enormous and glorious. I think it's blue. And I think it has a golden hue around it. I think after a while my dad would go, you know, can I touch that? And God's like, of course. You are one of my children. And he goes, thanks, that was neat. And then God says, do you want to see it snow? Oh. My kids call me Tom. So unnerving. Every day, the older one's like, how you doing, Tom? I go, hey, I'm not your fucking stepdad, all right? I wish I was. It'd be a lot easier, but I'm not. I go, call me dad. He goes, I like Tom. I'm like, all right. What is up with your voice? Do you smoke cigarettes? Why do you talk like that? The kid sounds like he fixes Harleys all day, but he's really just obsessed with the decades-old video game Pac-Man, and he has Pac-Man questions, morning, noon, and night. He woke me up at 3 in the morning. Let's be clear, he doesn't know how to wake somebody up, all right? He stood an inch from my face. The most menacing way somebody can wake you up, he just goes, hey, Tom. I was like, holy shit! What? He's like, what would happen if Pac-Man needed a house? I'm like, what? He thinks I didn't understand the question. So he slows it down for me. He goes, what would happen if I go, he'd call a realtor. I'm having a heart attack, all right? Pac-Man would get a loan and buy a house. He's like, okay, I'm going to bed. I'm like, all right, I'll be up for 3 days, thanks. I had a roommate one time, and we both knew this beautiful girl named Nicole. And one day, my roommate goes, oh, I hooked up with Nicole. And I go, oh, really? And then he said something super weird and gross, and I apologized in advance. But he was like, he goes, yeah, man, her... He made sounds, which also made it way worse, you know? He was like, I was like, oh. He was like, it was so snuggly and warm, you know? I wanted to take a nap in there. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, felt so good. He goes, it felt like a blanket that was lined with butter. And I go, what the fuck? And then I dated her for 2 months after that. You know why? Because I like butter too, sir. So one day I'm with her. I guess I'm feeling insecure. I bring it up. I go, it's kind of weird you've hooked up with my roommate. And she goes, what? I go, yeah. She goes, I've never touched your roommate. I go, really? She goes, hell no. I go, okay. So I go back to my place. I go, hey man, she said you guys never hooked up. And he goes, oh yeah, that's true. I go, I should have known from the buttered blanket line. I go, why would you tell me that? He goes, dude, who cares? And he turned on the TV. That was our whole conversation about it.
You know, the not... got a lot of things wrong. But they did get 2 things right. Gypsies are a fucking problem still, and give them a little credit. 80 years ahead of their time on that one. And number 2, Argentina's fucking awesome. I was just there. That place rocks. Great cities, steaks.
I have to confess, I was very, very excited to call 911. Have you ever been excited to call where you're like, finally, a good one, you know, like, this is why we play the game. I call, the operator goes 911, and I'm so amped up, I go, get fucking ready. He's like, okay. He goes, you need police, fire, or paramedic? I go, paramedic! But send them all. He was like, what happened? And I was like, ooh. And I realized that while what I'm about to say is true, it sounds suspicious. But I gotta say it. So I'm like, my wife fell down the stairs.